Feels more professional with them on, eh? One ear over the ear.
Oh yeah, you gotta have the one ear, man. I'm like a DJ.
You want to get an idea for the overall ambience of the place as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
And that's what we're all about. Definitely the ambience.
Sweet. All right. Let me just.
Have you run over the same questions 1,000 times yet?
Nah,
or?
just a couple.
Just a couple. You're still fresh enough that you know.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Every band's got special questions. Oh, someone's what's going on?
No, yeah, he's just
he does that.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Just a general nuisance.
Yeah.
He does that for most of our set as well. It's really incredibly off-putting.
Just judging.
Absolute judgment.
Pure judgment.
Yeah. Terrible guy.
He's studying law just purely to judge people. Yeah.
Is that what lawyers are? That's what it is, right?
Incredibly.
It's like just people who are so judgmental. And it's like, you know what? I can get paid for
I want to do this with the law behind me, you know.
It's like that classic thing. It's like, I never made money off being a liar. It's like, are you sure about that?
Yeah.
There's a whole career and a lot of money to be made for you over here.
Endless dollars. Ching.
All right. I love this start already. Let's get going properly. All right. And I'm here with two members of Barracks.
Let's fucking go right now.
Yo, fight.
No, we'll say that for your set. You can start the fights. Who am I talking to right now, and what do you guys do in the band?
I'm Jared, and I'm the singer of Barracks. I'm the vocals, the voice of an angel. Some have described me as the voice of a generation.
Voice of a generation.
Yeah.
All right, Matty Mullins, just chill out over there. All right.
Well, I actually am Jared, and this is Tom, but he wasn't lying. I really am the voice of a generation. Many are saying this.
I don't know
which
generation. This one?
Which generation?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
the previous.
the old generation.
Speaking for the boomers.
Yeah, true. No, that's true. It has been 10
the voice
years.
Of the boomers.
It has been 10 years. So
they don't have enough voice.
Where's the walking stick? That's what I.
It's coming, man.
Yeah,
it's around the corner.
Halfway through the set, the back's gonna give out a bit.
As soon as you start screaming and bend over, it's like, oh,
yeah.
Looks like we're gonna perform over here the whole set.
I've brought a sweat towel for tonight, just you know.
Yeah, got to dab it up.
Yeah, I got to dab it.
You got that preacher towel.
I was thinking about going full sweat band, but I couldn't commit.
So lame, man. So lame.
Or like the old wristbands.
Like,
do that.
Where are you sweating from, eh?
Hardcore, man.
Yeah, no, I mean,
you guys got the X's. They're gonna do the X's on the.
I drink too much for that.
Yeah.
I was straight edge in high school, I have to say, but then I smoked weed and it was
no
all
turning
over
back.
for me. Yeah, it was all over for me, man. It was all over.
I'm not that angry anymore.
You're like, this is what.
yeah, true.
Wait,
I don't need to listen
what
to
you're
this shit.
protecting me from, like having fun and relaxing. Like, you don't want me to relax. You want me to be on edge.
Earth Crisis actually suck.
Burned so many bridges already.
Oh yeah.
How great is it being part of Dougfest for you guys?
Hey, return. We're back.
Return.
We're back. We were here last year
Doug,
with a different band.
I think, I mean, I love Dougfest. Like, I used to run a venue here in Hamilton for many years, and like, one thing that was always the most difficult was like getting people in the door. You know, you can't force people to come.
It's hard.
But I think something that Doug has done like really well is like, I don't like. To borrow a Dungeons and Dragons term, like world building, you know, he's like, it's not just like, okay, here's a fucking show, like, here's the bands, come along, kind of
That's the thing. He came out of the gate swinging and sold out his first festival. Like, how do you just enter the scene and be on the top already?
It's the community, you know.
Yeah,
it's the community. It's the people that are coming. He gets everyone involved. Like I don't know. It's just a different vibe at Dougfest.
Yeah.
It's
organized.
nice.
People are not complete pretentious fucks. That
Exactly. Yeah.
And
so
his interviews single-handedly took down the 3 News special about it. So you know,
so good.
He tanked an entire media company. Not everyone can do that on their first go.
No, that's true. Yeah. But he's done a great job. Great guy. Yeah. Big
awesome.
fan.
Nothing but love.
What was it like for you guys getting the band back together after 8 years?
Yeah,
roughly?
yeah, it has. Yeah, last show was about 8 years ago. I mean, sorry, you go, Tom. You're about to say something.
Well,
but
I mean,
I'm the singer, so.
You're the voice of the generation. I'm the generation. Let me speak for myself.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it was bound to happen at some point because we haven't fucking stopped hearing about it for the last 8 years. So
that is true. That is true. Yeah. I mean, I've always thought it was going to happen. I guess the reason we stopped is because our drummer was so good that we had such a hard time replacing him that we just never played another fucking show.
Life ended up happening. Now, the last show we played together as a band was supporting Alexisonfire, and so we're like, well, you know, you're going to follow that up with a little dungeon house show and be like, yeah, we're still going to cling it on.
I mean, we never broke up. We just like
life kind of just started happening, and people had kids and whatnot.
I understand.
It was always difficult with Barracks as well because we had a couple that lived in Rotorua. I was in Hamilton. We had a couple in Auckland, so it was always so hard.
Very
to, like,
disjointed.
And there's always been love underneath it all. We didn't, like Jared said, we didn't break up. Jared didn't. We didn't break up. We still hung out and everything. It was just,
we were doing side quests.
yeah. We were grinding in between.
We had to get our
bosses.
XP level up. Yeah.
What's the biggest changes you guys have seen in the music scene these days compared to when you guys were in a band?
We are the scene.
Well, I love the confidence.
Never change.
Because you guys were first EP was it 2010?
Yeah.
2010. Man, you guys are old as fuck. I say that I released music in 2010. But
we weren't even part of the band at that point. Neither of us were there for that original EP.
Yeah, no,
we were
that's
after
true.
that.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
And then we came in and changed the game.
Yeah.
I feel like the difference. I mean, I can't really remember what the vibe was like when Barracks were a thing, but I mean, there's been a period in the last like 5-6 years or so of just like people just stopped coming to shows. It was kind of a thing everywhere.
That's just because we're not good enough that they don't come to our shows.
But I feel like there's like a resurgence going on. Especially like from what I see in Hamilton. There's the team at Crunch putting on the shows at Mesoverse and stuff, and like there's actually like young bands again. Like there was a period there where no one was starting new bands and shit. So I feel like the difference that I see are people are coming to shows again, and like there's a scene now. It's fucking awesome. It's so cool, man.
Like when we were playing like a Qualm show recently, we've got what are they? June been coming up. They're doing it. All these young fellas coming up and they're just getting into it. Like people say that rock music is dying, but it's not. It's still fucking there. It's always going to be there.
Yeah, for sure.
True.
Never die. Immortal.
I went back a little bit in your guys' Facebook.
Oh no! I haven't even checked.
And I want to know what the fuck is Ibiza Gent?
Is what?
Ibiza Gent.
Ibiza Gent.
There's a great question.
Oh, yeah, I got
you guys
nothing
said it.
for you. I got nothing for you. Between us, we did the post, but that's ringing no bells.
Yeah, sorry, man.
I went back too far.
It's been a long time.
I mean, we're all old now. Yeah, I understand.
Ibiza Gent. I don't know. I'm curious. I'd like to know.
Yeah.
Tom has said a lot of things over Barracks' career that have been not very good.
That's just more in my life in general,
There was a period we had to take the microphone away from him.
But you can't think too much before you say anything, Russ. You start second guessing yourself too much.
That's
you
true.
realise that you're just like sitting there stoned in a corner, and haven't talked for half an hour, and hey, bro, you're alright.
Yeah, sorry, man, can't shed any light on that.
Damn, no light on that. I went back too far.
I'm gonna definitely look that up later, though. I'm curious.
It's on there. It's on there.
Yeah.
Give me some context. That won't help. That won't help at all.
If you guys, here's another one for the memory.
Okay.
No, I don't know.
If you guys can think back,
yes.
what did you guys learn from playing with bands like I Killed the Prom Queen and Alexisonfire? I know Alexisonfire is your last gig.
Yeah.
But what were the takeaways?
I learnt that we had no idea what the fuck we were doing. Like I remember pulling up to that Alexisonfire show, and we were just like some shitty little band from Vegas. And we pull up and they're like, okay, what's your stage setup?
And where's your stage?
What is a stage setup?
We need your sound patch. We're like,
and
your plug-in sound settings for the big piano. We're like, we've got a friend of ours that just does it live on the fly, and they're like,
or we're setting the merch up, and they're like, oh, okay, we need to take a cut of this. Like, you didn't organize it beforehand. Like, it's like, on a certain level, it becomes a business.
Yeah.
And we weren't
it's a career.
And that wasn't us. And
we've got no experience in the business side of the music business, which apparently is about 50% of it or plus. And so we're very rookie in that respect. Yeah.
So yes, that was something that we learned, that how amateur we were. Get this fucking guy out of here, eh? Kick him out. Get him out the venue, fucking idiot, eh? So I guess that's what we learned. We
know nothing and we're really shit.
Well, I wouldn't say we're really shit.
I wouldn't say shit. I just think it's a new world that you're like, wow, we don't know about this part.
No, I don't know. We were there playing with Alexisonfire, and they did a shout out to
the Bleeders.
The Bleeders, yeah. And they're like, last time we played here, the Bleeders opened for us, and they were the fucking amazing. And
that was a disaster.
Yeah.
The power station guy almost fought us after the show. Yeah.
We didn't make friends that night.
No, Maybe that's why we never do anything again.
Maybe that's why.
We got scared out.
That reminds me of a memory of when Slipknot came here and Antag opened. And they played, and Slipknot were like, shout out to In Heart's Wake. And I'm just like,
it was so deflating.
In their defense, they did tour with them, but I'm just like, oh man.
It was so deflating. Alexisonfire show, man. We're just embarrass ourselves and then like.
To be fair though, well, my main takeaway is that we got to play the power station, that's a pretty cool stage. For Baroness, we got to play the King's Arms before it got turned down and turned into apartments. So fuck, we'll take that.
Arms, man. I miss that shit.
So we ticked off a couple of good stages, and that's what we'll take away. I mean, we'll still give ourselves shit about it, but we got to do some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, I'll give you guys some generic questions to finish up.
Yes!
I'm asking every band these ones.
Yeah, sweet.
What is the importance of live music?
What is the importance of live music?
What does it mean to you? What does live music mean to you,
What does live
Jared?
music mean to me? Everything, really. I mean, I feel like music and art is like it's the purest human expression. Ooh. It's like you're just doing it for the fuck of it. It's not like it's like creating us food to eat or like it's not. It doesn't have any evolutionary purpose, does it? For the advancement of the human
It is pure enjoyment. It's like heroin without this downward spiral.
It's true. It's a healthier heroin.
It's a healthier outlet. And I mean, for live music as well, you get to get on stage and literally just yell your ass off. And it's a pretty good outlet. You can't do that on the street. You can't just walk up to somebody and go, You can, but it's generally frowned upon. You yell at people on stage.
It is frowned upon.
It's quite liberating being able to do that and just fully just let everything out.
Yeah, and just a place to belong as well. I remember being like 14, 15 in high school, fucking loser, two friends in the whole school, But then
he's now down to one friend.
This guy. But and then you go to a show and then there's all these other people there that like are cool as well and want to be friends with you and shit. So love it, man. It's sick.
All love.
Wicked. All right. Next one I've got is man, this guy really loves you guys.
He does. He's our number one fan. Tune in live.
What is the craziest or strangest concert experience you've had?
Craziest or strangest? You start, Tom. I gotta try and make my brain work.
I mean, I've only got the time. I don't know, craziest, but just when you're breaking string after string on stage and you just realise you don't know how to play your instrument, and then you borrow one from another band, and then you cut your hand and you end up bleeding all over this guy's guitar, and then
that's pretty hardcore. That's pretty hardcore.
You had to hand it back to him. He had a white guitar, and I just handed it back to him covered in blood. I was like, I'm really sorry about that, but it's kind of gross. Yeah. He might need to get checked. If you're out there, guy who I borrowed guitar of back in 10 years ago, I'm sorry about that incident. I meant no harm, but you might want to get yourself checked.
I'm always in awe of, no matter what state Tom is in, he can play guitar, man, and he's fucking good at it. I remember we played a show at Biddy Mulligan's. This was a Barracks show back in the day.
And Tom Mulligan's,
they back then they had a 3 wine special. It was 3 wines for $15.
What a treat!
And Tom blasted those, and he was in a sorry state, I must say. And he got up there and fucking nailed it. I
was getting in the crowd.
Very, very impressive.
It's really hard to be in a mosh pit with a guitar when you've got your guitar wired up, though. A lot of people tripping over the cord and shit.
Yeah, well, fuck them.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
That's good. All right, last one. If aliens invaded,
yes,
what is the first song you would show them or play?
Are we trying to get them to stay or get them to go?
Oh.
Well, I mean, up to you, actually. Do you want to die or do you want to live?
Depends on the aliens, I guess.
The first song I'd play them.
Yeah.
I mean, they brought dubstep with them, so they've already heard that.
I mean, for me, it would definitely be I by Meshuggah.
Oh, yes, 20-minute saga.
20-minute epic from Meshuggah,
Yeah.
If they don't like that, then they can find another Planet A, because that's the apex of music, man.
Do you know there's this beautiful moment in I by Meshuggah, the 20-minute saga, where the riff of the guitar climbs, and then in sequence with the drums, the snare drum hits the riff back down the fretboard, and they're climbing with the riff, but then the snare hits it back down, and it's all out of time, and I don't know how they do it. It's magic.
It's incredible stuff.
They are the aliens, as far as I'm concerned. They're here, and they're making fucking gent.
Yeah. That's
it.
Meshuggah, great band.
Meshuggah.
Great band. I don't know if I've listened to any of the other songs.
Welcome to Earth. Sit down. I hope you got 20 minutes on your hands because we're
20
get
minutes
into
to
it.
spare, baby. Yeah.
Good call. Great call. Yeah. The sugar.
Yeah. All right, boys. Thanks for your time. Looking forward to seeing you later, and have a great show.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks,
Thank you
brothers.
very much.
Cheers.